Mantis? What happened on Lamentis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
Yeah, I am.
No you aren't. You don't even have headphones on.
I got multiple brain chips, Quill. I don't need no headphones.
Whoa. Music straight into your brain. That's amazing! What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see. Let's see what we can make with the parts you've got. Really? Nothing at all? All right.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
Door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh. More you know.
Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks in bleats. It translates weird.
Mantis! I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? Did she have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot praised your skills at length in captivity.
You don't got to apologize, bud. Look, she can get my bomb recipe if she pays for it.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax, hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait, so you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First, I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Catath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate. You didn't deserve to be lied to by Thanos. No wonder Gamora's so patient with us.
No, not like that.
What is it?
Your angle of attack was off. You have to go at it from the inside out, especially since Raker's body armor has inward folds.
Ah, a tactically sound observation.
I noticed it made a big difference when I had to assassinate a congregation of Badoon dignitaries. They were wearing so many layers.
Hey, Bug Lady, you see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
Gamora Zenhuberi, you wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since Murderous Sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back on my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract. Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Telenesin is a common language in some realities. The Chitauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna barf.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your scuddy music across all channels. While the church is out looking for the source...
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them to board the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here! Let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Our deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, Quill. Chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Cause I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear us.
What?
Morgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Seknarf 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is so metal. Alright, people, let's take advantage of a nice lady murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky. You get us killed, Quill. I'm gonna kill you!
Alright, people, let's take advantage of a nice lady murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing base our way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Taking fire! Got a piece of that guy!
Direct hit! Boom!
Now this is a proper dogfight!
That's a hit!
Gotcha!
Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
She is everything her legend said she would be!
Tag them!
We must make the most of this diversion!
You will! Please help! Point! Point! Yes!
I think you're finally figuring out how to fly her
feel the dread in my stomach as piloting ordinarily elicits.
Bet they felt that. More where that came from. I used to dream about space battles like this.
Ah, your dreams must have been prophetic.
Got a piece of that guy.
Direct hit! Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks. Crap, that's a lot of turrets.
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there.
Now this is a proper dogfight.
That's a hit.
My blades are useless out here, Peter Quill.
Working on it, big guy.
And we're in!
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should.
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Rocket, any sign of Warlock?
Yeah, my tractor's going gold, but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
Tell them that.
Hide another cell.
Another one? Go, Rocket!
Time to shred them!
Dealt with!
Yeah, Groot. Pretty sure they know exactly why we're here. You heard them. Let's hit them until they pop and crunch. So many crackpots to blast.
They are better slain than devoured by maggots.
Of course I think we'll win. We're the gardeners, ain't we?
Set it free!
What's
Pump
next,
it out,
Peter?
big guy!
Now is our opportunity! This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
Unless they've got another backup plan.
Show 'em some muscle!
I'm with you, bud. Let's squash this guy. Yeah, you killed him. The weirdo deserves it. The church is like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder.
They are better slain than devoured by maggots!
Come on, put him in some breathing room, Groot!
These face crates are unstable!
Reckon they blow up real good. Let's get the fuck out of here.
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving.
Yeah! They called in the creeper lead!
At least they brought the elevator for us.
Big bad priest guy's down! Time's up!
Groot! Contact time! Any of you blockers point us to the ritual chamber?
Dressed up for it and everything! Watch out! He's healing up his friends!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
The hangar's wide open! They can attack from anywhere!
As long as the ships don't spot us, we should be okay. Yup, get on the flat face, healing his buddies.
We must strike the large one with more force! This will our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Listen to Groot! Get in here! We are being watched. Say hi to the church cams. Oh! I hope some of them understand Groot because that was a sweet burn.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey. Just imagine him glowing with promise power.
If they found a way to turn him, we'll just have to go into his mind and fix him too.
I ain't jumping into that freak's promise. Can you imagine?
Mirrors as far as the eye can see.
Jar's full of combs and cheap hair products.
You use hair products.
I said cheap.
A wealth of luxurious oils.
Hey! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis!
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings. These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
And there's millions more where they came from.
Let's hope Mantis and Lady Hellbender keep most of them busy outside.
Hey, we can get through here. You coming, Quill?
Door's flarked.
Scud. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
It seems a good time to shed our guard for the battle ahead.
Nope. Never a good time for that.
Groot says he's fine fighting naked.
Are they still mad at us? Okay, sorry we left such a mess last time we were here.
No, we ain't!
Another crazy cult! He's off his game! Let's knock him down! I kinda wanna know how they make so many uniforms in such a short time!
Maybe there's a giant closet on the ship somewhere.
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here. I guess it was a pretty controlled roll. For the pug lady, I mean.
Think they'll tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to. Tracker's working fine. Been too long since I blew something up.
We made another mess!
Groot's right. They started it.
It's a big cult. They've gotta have janitors.
This place brings back troubling memories.
Groot wants to know if you're gonna go all weirdo again.
No. Thanks to all of you, I have seen through Magus's lies.
Oh good, here comes the cleaning crew.
The spill is back that way, boys!
I do not believe these people are janitors.
I kinda wanna know how they make so many uniforms in such a short time!
Right? Is there an official church tailor?
Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside!
Yeah, well, the five of us are doing some pretty good havoc wreaking in here. We win. We get first dibs on all the salvage, right?
Let's cross the finish line before we start dividing the spoils.
I
a pretty controlled roll. For the pub lady, I mean.
This will tell us where Warlock is?
We don't need them to. Tracker's working fine.
I kind of want to know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time.
Right? Is there an official church tailor?
You said it, bud. They are gonna throw everything they got at us.
And we will dodge it!
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
Star Guy, what does the angry orange light on your controls mean?
Which one?
The one under the tape. Oh, now it's yellow. Now orange again. Ooh, yellow.
Just ignore it, Mantis.
You put tape over my warning lights?
They're distracting.
You just lost your tape privileges.
It's my tape.
I would love to see the terror on our enemies' faces as Fin Fang Foom swoops in to devour them.
They probably look a lot like we did.
Nonsense. They're smiling the entire time.
Nope, just you.
Mantis, you still alive?
When?
Now.
That's a tricky question with a lot of answers, Star Guy.
You know what? Never mind.
How would you restrain one as powerful as the Warlock?
I'd start with a gag.
Is this really the safest route?
Lord, no! But safe ain't my top priority right now. Well, I bet you could pull up the rest of them floor panels. Just plant those feet in the ground, buddy! You can do this! See? Told ya!
Good thinking!
This feels like the wrath of Lady Hellbender!
No! It's huge larking turbines!
Our legends will say otherwise!
Did they turn this on just to hold us down?
Basket stack baskets!
This wind shall not break our determination!
It sure is trying!
Defiant 31!
You.
Suddenly I feel like I'm back on Seknar!
At least it's not raining!
Don't keep it!
What are you doing up there?
Tactical analysis or something.
Peter Quill's mind works in unfathomable ways!
That it does.
This sucks!
You mean mean it glows.
Yeah, that too! We ain't going out like this!
Just get behind something!
Come stand in front of me!
Did you guys get the radioactive plasma bridge or the wind thing this time?
The wind thing!
Oh, good!
Go get him, guys!
Scott!
Great. Now what? Where is he?
Ah, got him. Golden Boy's this way. Come on. Yes, we're going out into space. We got no other options.
And I got a theory.
Yup, artificial gravity.
Figured a ship this big would need it for repairs and stuff.
This is so cool!
Hang on.
Okay, go, go, go.
See? Nothing to it. Yep. Signal's coming from somewhere inside that giant frickin' rock.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, that scrap heap's taking pot shots at our monsters.
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill.
Okay, we got this. Let's see that sword!
Drop that spacey space cop!
Throw that soldier was delirious, but now he is dead!
How are we holding up? We're good, but my trigger finger has gotten up from all the murdering.
Brutify him, brute!
Oh man, look at them turrets!
Send him their way!
Focus on the ground troops rocket!
The big one has thrown mine!
It's not the shield, it's the mine! Enough already! It's all you, Gamora!
Rip him up, Drax! Destroy!
Could have started out here!
We can't count on there being gravity for long!
Man, the entire galaxy showed up for this brawl!
That is certainly an exaggeration.
Groot, you're up!
Surgeon's worried! He sent Nova after us!
Gonna be more worried once we waffle!
Nice to meet you!
Toss it!
Where is the big one has mine?
Blood leaking! Shaq!
Perhaps you should avoid that electrical wizardry!
Blow him away, Rocket! If it weren't for that fancy pants Nova Corps armor, I swear!
I agree! My great strength is underutilized!
Thanks, Groot! Gamora! Run him through!
The space battle is frenzied!
We have a higher chance of surviving down here!
Drax, destroy! Remove the shield!
Yup! Snuff him out, the rest is king!
Lots of explosives out here!
The explosions will herald our approach!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks? forget, squat hoppers!
Rocket! Do you just make up those words or do they mean something?
They mean I'm sick of getting shot at.
Shuckin'! Guffle stompers!
Not bad.
Rocket, can you pop the lock on that door?
Yeah, just let me do it.
Well, that didn't work.
Panel's flarked. But I got a better idea. Hang on.
Out of the way! It's rocket time! And that's how it's done!
Excellent work, little fuzzy.
You don't get to call me that.
Heads up! We've got new friends!
I am happy to be here fighting alongside all of you.
Nowhere I'd rather be!
Took down one of the Nova Corps nut jobs!
Quill's killing Loopy.
Ah, there we go.
Path's this way. Come on.
All right, let's keep moving. Thanks, Groot.
Whoa! Monster down! Holy Scott!
Guess that one's off to Monster Valhalla.
It was a noble death.
Mantis, how's it going up there?
So many dead. It's always hard to watch. These beasts are very brave.
Just hold on, okay? We're making good progress.
You are very brave too.
Are we sure they can't turn off the gravity out here?
No.
Whatever you do, don't fall!
Maybe there's only gravity on the platform? Make it
Hurt, Gamora! Blue, snag him! You're up, big guy! How big is this ship?
You made me do it, you nut job face bot!
Another one down!
We have likely half the galaxy's population.
Church got him first. Nothing we can do about it.
What? He wants to know who will plant all these bodies with no dirt out here. I don't get what he's...
He knows we bury our dead.
Oh! That ain't planting, you big goof. That's making worm food. All right, let's figure out a way to get through here. We're in a rush, apparently.
Try your blasters, Peter. It's probably a good thing we haven't seen Warlock yet.
Agreed. We must not have accepted the promise.
He would have been on us by now. We've made enough noise.
Let's keep pushing forward.
Come! Bring us a real challenge! You are boring the Guardians of the Galaxy! Peter Quill, I fear I will not be able to harm your child if she is lost.
Of course you wouldn't let him, you big lug, but what if she don't give us a choice? Not to be insensitive or nothing, but there's something very, very wrong with that kid. And, you know, fun time with Raker ain't making her any more sane.
I'll take care of it.
Even if it means...
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, bud.
Taking a spacewalk in the middle of a brutal dogfight easily fits into my top 10 riskiest gambits.
Any bets on what's down there?
No.
Guys, it's not too late to surrender. Sit down. Just drop your blasters and we'll call it even, okay? What is this place?
Not where we need to be! Let's get through here!
Good try! The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag. Problem? Solution! Get on the flyer! He's healing his team!
Broke another cultist!
Bruce right! That one's gonna hit tight! Lion Scream's healing him up!
Well, that's not fair!
Floating
Down
one
a big
restores
guy.
his companions!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! Rip him a new one!
Yeah, we gotta get back topside. Finish off the creep.
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us! Gamora, slice him up!
Take heed!
Rush him, Drax!
We can never let something like this happen again!
That was a job for Nova Corps. You're the one actually doing something about it.
I can barely cut into his armor!
Ranger had to know he's chasing here, right?
With all the phase beams pointing the way, he must be ready for anything!
I will rip Sacrosanct apart, piece by piece, to find that child!
Make sure you're tearing in the right direction.
Focus walks right into that one!
Having fun preying on the weak?
Magus dies this day! It has nowhere left to run!
You hear that? Monstery Daddy's going down!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening! Look, they surrendered.
We made a compelling argument.
And we beat them mercilessly.
Half expecting a monster to come crashing through the wall.
That would be very, very bad. Maybe we should keep moving?
I would like to leave this enclosure. I cannot see the battle.
You mean you might miss a peek at Lady Hellbender?
And Fin Fang Foom.
Do you think Foom holds a grudge?
We bested him in his own lair. He will forever recognize us as his superiors.
Yeah, well, he's Lady Hellbender's pet now, and she does hold a grudge.
That is true.
Groot's wondering if the whole church is here.
They must be. They'd want all hands on deck to protect their ritual.
Okay, here we go. These things are built like freaking Terminators!
No, we will be there.
Never seen anything walk away from a crash that bad.
That's some impressive pack. You got it.
Oh! I hope that felt as bad as it looked!
That's one big, bad, scudding robot.
The solution is simple. We must take it out
They
first.
suck even when they're on fire.
Yeah? Well, I like watching them burn. How does Lady H get them monsters to attack the right targets anyways?
She is the monster queen. They are compelled to obey.
I've got to give you credit, Peter.
Really?
Your crazy plan is actually working. I never expected Lady Hellbender to show up here.
I wasn't sure we were ever gonna find Foom. Or beat him. Groot's right.
We did that, not just me.
You're the one who brought us all together.
And kept us together.
Against our better judgment?
That's because you guys have terrible judgment. You should just listen to me, always, without question.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
We
This is yours, Star-Lord.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
Yeah.
Glad you got your music back, Will.
You were the one who chucked it into space.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No harm done.
Psychological harm was done. Ah, careful, it's still hot. Gotta get through this.
I got this.
Back into a hole. Great!
You like holes.
Not these ones.
Giant robot!
I hate these things. Not even sure it is totally robot.
What does that mean?
It's running on base energy, right? That comes from people.
This one is primed for punishment.
Branch out, crew! Help, Rex! Rocket! Move them!
I will not be trapped here.
I give that man some more!
Ow! That's gotta hurt!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large. We must break it.
You just messed with the wrong move! That's gotta burn! Need some breathing room, Groot! Toss him around!
Well, rodent is being overwhelmed.
Note to self. Try not to die!
Don't mention it!
Can't even scratch that thing!
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the bot!
Hit it well.
You don't stand a chance!
No, we still got a ways to go until we reach Warlock!
Engage! Round two! Punch their lights out!
Prepare yourself.
They're trying to stall us! We need to get
Throw
back
that,
out
Drax!
We must be efficient in our slaughter.
Pin him down, Groot! Now's your chance, come on! Seems like Groot has forgiven us already!
Don't ever let your guard down around that thing!
You really think those things have people in them?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen.
They're creepy either way. Come on, we gotta go topside again to reach Warlock.
If we survive this, we should invite Lady Hellbender to join the team.
There ain't no room for her on the ship. She's like 3 quills high.
1.5 quills, at best.
Her armor alone must weigh 6 quills.
You know what? Let's vote on it. Do we invite Lady Leotard? Nope.
Yes.
No.
Peter Quill, Groot, your votes.
Yeah, are you kidding? She's awesome. Mean, but awesome.
Groot's a no. So that's 3 no's and 2 wrong answers. The no's
A
win.
fair vote. I will concede.
Bug, you need to be extra careful in the part with all the really big robots.
Who is Bug?
Oh, that's right. You haven't met Bug in this one. That's a shame. It's really fun.
Incoming! Lord Kala!
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
Now that was unexpected.
Fortune favors us. We were not sucked into the lethal void.
Unless Breaker shuts off the gravity.
Just have to hope he's too busy with the ritual to think of it. Are we sure Warlock's all the way over on the other side?
Yeah, as long as we keep moving forward, we're going the right way.
We have found purpose. We will not die here. If we do, we will see Ultath. Correction. I will see Ultath. The rest of you will see whatever heathen paradises you believe in. But I will ask if there is room for you in mine.
Where are you going, Quill?
Just following my gut on something.
Perhaps Lady Hellbender will join us in our final battle against the Magus.
Something tells me she's got her hands full.
They are large hands. Strong hands.
Yeah, I get it.
I hope this goes as well as the old Sakaar rescue gig.
The target was ritually sacrificed and then eaten by the client.
Now where the flark is he going?
It's called scouting, okay?
It's a shame Lady Hellbender didn't have this kind of army to back us during the Galactic War.
Who's building her legacy? We are fortunate to have her now.
Yeah, let's stay on her good side.
Now that we have conquered Foom, there are other great beasts worthy of our hunt.
This is it.
Cosmo, is that you in there?
Da, spasiba, Guardian of Galaxies, for helping Cosmo shake away promise. He is no longer chasing stick that is snake. And look, Cosmo is bringing nowhere.
Yeah, we noticed.
And family. Say привет, my pops.
It's good to have you back, buddy.
Ha! Cosmo is very much like filthy fleas. You are thinking he is gone until he is biting on your ass.
He's such a good boy.
Нет, Cosmo is best of boys. Now we give these brain fleas the bites they deserve. Attack!
I had no idea nowhere could fire death beams. This is sweet.
And that dog has his paw on the nuke button. I'm gonna have to be nicer to him. Sorry, people, but I gotta...
This is a legendary moment. Rhapsodists will sing of this generations from now. When the Guardians of the Galaxy and Lady Hellbender...
I warned you, couldn't hold it in.
That will make an interesting verse for the song.
We should keep moving.
We are moving.
Well, we should be doing it faster.
Once we get inside that rock, chances are we're gonna have to go toe-to-toe with the Grand Unifier again.
We'll stomp on his toes.
I've only got one of his arms. I'm dying to complete my collection.
Yeah, well, he spanked us the last time we took him on.
Wait. What's that? Move! Move!
Standby! Can't talk! Very busy!
Not again! We're about to go splat out here!
Not this time, you didn't! Be careful on the slide!
Wait, what? Clark! 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 That happened!
Yes, it did!
Whoa! The tracker signal is way stronger in here. We're getting close.
Something tells me Raker's cronies won't make this easy.
Neither will we.
Oh, I just had a great idea on how to keep Raker distracted.
Here we go.
Drex, think you can fake a heart attack?
No.
We're here for Adam Warlock. Bring him to us and we'll let you go.
They ain't listening.
These fanatics only understand violence!
Yeah, you're gonna have to hit him a lot harder if you want to wake him up. Like, as hard as you can.
Making short work of these Cultist creeps! Are we sure this is the way to Warlock?
Trust in the tracker. This is the right way. Somebody needs to pluck that tracker from Warlock's cheeks. Those things ain't cheap.
Absolutely not! They fight with renewed vigor!
Ain't nothing more invigorating than putting down some blasphemer. Right, you sketch? Somebody needs to flood this place. Preferably with toilet water.
Miss
For
out on all
combatants, Peter
this
Quill,
fun?
you attempt to reason with them as well.
It won't work. Just put him down.
I got all these toys. I'm just dying to use.
Oh, you Rocket! Watch the sidelines. Lots of nooks and crannies in here.
Anybody who tries to get sneaky gets a blade to the throat!
Let's keep pushing. The signal's pinging from deeper in the mines. You ever heard of the Phlegron effect? One tiny, pointless Phlegron twitches an antenna and ultimately causes global chaos. Or, you take one little shot at a goose sack and soon you're boots deep in a death cult at the end of the Flarkin world.
One should stomp on these Phlegrons before they can do such damage.
Hard to believe this whole church sprung up from a bunch of miners.
Wish they'd stuck to digging.
You got this one!
Fools! Magus wants to consume your souls!
It's
Watch it,
pointless!
Drax!
They won't hear you!
Rocket! Fireworks!
No, I don't think there's plants in Lady H's army. She brought the fauna, not the flora.
Somebody's still digging down here!
I'm betting they use these precious metals for the faith tech. The Grand Unifier's golden pajamas don't come cheap.
Ugh! This guy barely feels it!
Feel my wrath!
Better now, thanks.
We had a way to take some of this ore with us.
Ain't nobody trading that scut once the church is gone. Too risky.
The Mars Commandment #1! Thou shalt stab! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Things built tough. We need to really pile it on.
Drop him, Gamora! Get him, Groot!
Eat this! There goes the arm!
Bust out the smart bombs! It's a cold day in hell! Deadliest woman incoming!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Loss of acquirement in open space. If you're attacked unprovoked, you have the right to claim the battle spoils.
We have definitely provoked them.
They provoked us first, lots of times.
Chop, chop, Gamora! Brace yourself!
What's next, Peter?
Wipe them out, Rocket! What is these branches?
This one just eats ammo!
Put him down before I carve out your eyeball!
Gamora! Snip it!
Well, Musclehead's in trouble!
Run him through! Rocket! Go on back! Shut him down! Ah! Now, Gamora!
You got it! Ouch! That's gotta hurt!
Guys, what do we do about this big bot?
The contraption cannot predict our merciless unity! Pulverize them! Make your peace!
Great idea, bud. If we pull this off, we should come back here and fill up our cargo hold.
Sell the ore on the black market? Payment for a job well done?
Seems fair to me.
Rocket, you sure Warlock is in here somewhere?
Unless he ditched the tracker, yeah. Well, we ain't making that jump.
Peter's got this.
He does?
Peter Quill possesses the magical weapons. Your safety inspectors, present your documents and we will judge their accuracy.
Like so. Safety inspector! Wham! You failed!
Stop short, brute!
Anybody feel bad killing these stones? Cause I don't!
These
That was
assailants
it?
do not fear dying! Lamb! You have failed your safety inspection.
They're dead, Drax.
Correct.
Anybody got a comb?
Peter probably does. Why?
For the fancy parade they're gonna throw us once we finish this? Don't want to look mangy or nothing. You know what to do, Quill. He says he wishes his people could have lived to see him save everything. Hey, maybe they would have helped.
Can you imagine that? A Groot army.
This old workbench is kind of crusty, but I do some of my best work with crusty tools.
All right, Rocket, let's prep for the big game.
Let's do it smart. This may be the last chance we get. Hey, Starscut. I hope you appreciate me more after all that.
Okay, I think I'm ready to end this.
You and me both. Can't wait to chew out Goldilocks for getting his butt kicked back on Nowhere.
It is unwise to insult your brothers in battle.
Since when? You gave me and Gamora endless scut back on Seknarf.
That is true.
What the?
Hey, look, they get the Adam Warlock channel all the way out here.
Speaking of Goldilocks, he should be right on the other side of that giant murder bot army.
You've got to be kidding.
They've got it locked down with a faith shield. Think we can unplug it like we did on Nowhere?
It's worth a shot.
Aggression by the Universal Church of Truth.
Cannot be tolerated.
Lethal force has been authorized.
Surrender will not be considered.
Holy Scott, they came back.
Of course they did. Give him hell, World Mind!
Guardians of the Galaxy, it is
Imperative
imperative
that you evacuate this vessel
before we fire upon it.
Hold that thought. Adam Warlock's on this ship.
Incorrect. Adam Warlock perished.
perished in the Galactic War.
He's here, alive. He is still alive, right?
The Church abducted the Golden God. We intend to free him.
You said it yourself. Adam Warlock is the only one with the potential to stop this.
Very well. We will focus
On reducing support forces.
for now. Act with haste,
Guardians.
We, hit a little bit of a roadblock.
Step forward
And witness the full destructive potential.
of the Nova Force.
Oh, yes! Clark, yeah.
Holy crap!
Is the Warlock close now?
Yeah, Tracker says he's just up ahead.
Leon the Hurt! Never thought I'd be happy to see the world, mine!
They better not steal our glory.
Send it their way, Drax! Brute! Slow him down!
Don't get cocky! These things are still dangerous!
I will not hold back!
Come on! Everybody get in here!
There, the Warlock.
Hang on. I'm calling us a ride down to Gold Cheeks. Make sure you grab on good. The drone, not the cheeks.
Grand Unifier.
Everyone down!
Finally come to confront the captive, castigate him for how far he's fallen.
Shut your mouth for once!
Clear shot.
Don't! We can't risk a fight from up here.
You show up on the very eve of our ascension. To what? Take everything from us once again?
Me? Tell me what I ever took.
My faith! And not just mine! You abandoned your flock. The very church you helped me build. You let us believe our God was dead, and with you, any hope of restoring those we lost.
I thought that
You promised me, my son!
I promised only partnership. You sought subjugation. My mistakes were many, but your mania is not among them.
Enough! Enough of this! The true divine vessel awaits. You're nothing but a husk. A faded shadow. But even you will feel the light.
Hear me. Halt this horror. Raker! Guardians, breach my bindings. Even now, Raker readies his restoration ritual.
Rocket, can you bust him out?
If I gotta...
Let me guess. Raker's power proved more pernicious than predicted?
There's little point pondering possibilities past, daughter of Thanos. Soon feverous faith will flood Raker's fledgling and feed the fiend within.
Not gonna happen. We're gonna shut it down together. Right?
Right.
Okay, let's go, people.
Come! Time dwindles as we dawdle. I could put him back up there.
Don't tempt me.
If Magus finds physical form, its insatiable cravings will consume all of creation.
Unless you eat Magus first.
A severe simplification. We must excise the entity gripping the girl.
But how much of Nikki will remain?
If her light lives, it lingers lost, dissolving in a dream discarded.
A pleasant dream. Until it is not.
Drax completely bought into the promise, and we got him out.
I would have remained with the ghosts of my family, had you not.
Magus kept the Catathian killer captive, but with a sinister splinter, a seeping piece of itself. The child chambers the entire entity.
You don't know my kid. She's strong.
Like Kamaria.
Like Nebula.
Like my X-7200 quantum disintegration.
Your fervent faith in your friend is infectious, but I fear you implore the impossible.
Sounds like Goldbud ain't been paying attention.
Impossible's kind of our specialty.
Hurry, go!
Rejoice! You made it just in time for the miracle.
Grand Unifier, I trust you can hold them to bear witness.
Easily. My lady, push through your pain! Fulfill the promise!
Monster!
Mantis. Mantis, where? I will skin you!
See if you can...
Peter! Peter! We can save her! You're almost there. Focus on me, Peter.
Dad. Dad! Come on, get up! We don't have much time. We need to get everything ready. Mom will be home soon. Come on, get up!
Nikki, what?